The Catwalk Mini is not only smaller than its predecessors, it is a whole lot lighter, allowing it to fit in almost all spaces. Even at its small size, the Catwalk Mini allows you to perform a wide variety of actions safely and smoothly. The smart design is constantly reacting to every move you make, so that it will support and balance you when moving, and cleverly adapt to let you safely crouch or get down to pick items up. The mechanical structure is also optimized to provide the optimal rotational inertia so that you can effortlessly turn around and easily stop when you want to. The Catwalk Mini is also extremely flexible. Its adaptive tension design accommodates a wide variety of different body types without the need to change any components. We designed the Mini to be an independent universal controller, making it compatible with all major VR headsets so that you can play all games with free locomotion support, including Steam VR, Oculus Home, Viveport, and PlayStation VR games, and the range of supported games is growing every day. We also increased the ease and freedom of use by implementing a new contactless sensor technology that's far more accurate and a lot faster. Our advanced motion mapping algorithm uses the input from the sensors in combination with HMD tracking data to determine the exact location and speed of each foot and enable decoupled head and body movement. This whole process takes less than 20 milliseconds to complete. Now the Mini's built-in sensors are powered directly by the machine. This, along with a new shock-absorbing base plate to protect your knees and a retractable seat that our engineers are working on to use when driving or to take a break, allow for longer play sessions without the need to stop for recharging and greatly reduce required maintenance. And because our SDK is publicly available, it allows for developers to integrate their games and VR applications in only a matter of hours, making the possibilities on the Catwalk Mini virtually endless. The Catwalk Mini will give you a more complete virtual experience, all in one system.
What's up, guys? We're here, day 29. And I didn't give you the countdown today because we're going to jump right at it. I know I'm a couple minutes behind, so here I am. Things are going really well so far. I'm looking forward to showing the results. It's been increasingly showing in all aspects, really. I think where I'm seeing it the most is probably in my resting heart rate. You know, it's great to watch it come down so significantly. We're down 20 beats per minute from where we started. And, you know, I just feel overall so much better in my clothes, and, you know, I'm seeing it in the scale and all my measurements. And so, you know, I still am sticking with the premise that I'm just trying to have fun playing games. Today we're going to play Onward, which really isn't a fitness game because there's a lot of slow movements, a lot of crouching and hiding. And when you die, which is very easy to die, you get stuck in a waiting room until you can join a lobby, get to spectate. But you know, it's a slow paced game. It's a lot of fun. I love it a lot, but I don't play it that much because it's not really great for fitness. But today we're having fun. You know, we work hard all week. Blade and Sorcery the other day, probably the best fitness game I've played so far. My Fitbit was saying we got 830 calories burned playing that game. I take that with a grain of salt, but with a drenched t-shirt and with me huffing and puffing the whole time, I know that it's still really high, whatever the real number might be. It might not be 800, but the Fitbit says so, and it knows what my weight and my height is. And, you know, I think that even if it's off, it has to be somewhere in the ballpark. So other than that, you know, I think that still the best games from a fitness standpoint, Blade and Sorcery, Wardust and Standout. Wardust and Standout are both giant maps where you're running the whole time. But interesting enough, I played Nature Trek, which was no objective at all. It literally was just, you know, just walking around with different scenery. You had like 15 different backdrops to choose from ocean to space to just, you know, tropical rainforest. And it was really cool. And I definitely felt that was a really good workout because there's no stopping to aim or hiding. You were literally just moving the whole time. My calves were burning that whole time. And I was drenched by the end of it. I will say that game, I got a little bored by the end, though, because there should be more interactive things in the game, like more animals to look at. It seems like just a lot of water and beautiful backdrops to look at, but there should be more animals for me to, you know, observe and spectate. But no, things have been going great, guys. I'm looking forward to it. We're a third in. This is 1 month, day 29, so we're 1 day from being 33.33333% you know, done with our final challenge, and we're definitely dropping some weight. one other thing that I'm going to mention is that we never really set goals, which was a mistake. I started off at 250, 1.8, and I think realistically, it might even be a tall order, but I want to be 220 or under by the end of this challenge. And so I know that's a big number, but I think that we're going to start seeing more results in month 1 and 2. I think traditionally, with most workout programs, the biggest results start happening in month 2 and 3, because month 1 you're really training your body to start, metabolizing better and to start burning throughout the day. And so with me playing more consistently, I think my body's getting in a better routine of fat burning when I'm not working out. Also, the other thing I just want to mention is that I'm not sure why I chose Sunday for my weigh-in day. I will say that I'm really doing really well all week, and Friday and Saturday is definitely the nights when I'm going out to see friends or going out to eat, and definitely putting more things into my stomach. And so the good thing about this is that means that Sunday is a very realistic result. So when you're seeing me, I went out Friday night with some friends for a birthday party. Yesterday I went out with my wife to dinner and drank some wine, and there was some appetizers, and so we're going to feel the effects of that today. But the good news is that this is a high. So on a Sunday morning, this is my high, and that means that there's definitely things happening. If I can mess up pretty good in the weekend and still be down a good bit, then things are definitely happening. So anyway, let's get into it. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up. Asterlofts, what's going on? Thanks for coming. Hey Ryan, what's going on? I'm just seeing your message. Thanks for tuning in. So anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to do the before and after shots in the scale so we can get gaming. So for those of you here for the gaming, bear with me for a little bit longer because every Sunday at 12 I do the weigh-in and the health aspects of this all. So, all right, Judgment Day. So as I always mention, I purposefully leave my shirt and my pants on for these weigh-ins. So it's accurate every week. Let it register to my iPad so we can get body fat percentage. I keep my watch on. I keep my ring on. Just to try to keep, keep balance from week to week. All right. So once again, I can't see what you're seeing with the screen comparison side by side, but I know that I feel so much better. There's definitely some great things happening here. And so, I'm looking forward after this video to really look at the side by side. All right. Let's get a shirt on. Let's look at the results. Let me get dressed. So, I know it might be a little difficult for you guys to see the whiteboard, so I'm going to call it all out. So we just clocked in at 239.6. So we're at 239.6. That's roughly 12 pounds down. Blue marker, 239.6. So technically it's 12.2 pounds. So we'll write that down. So, and keep in mind, this is 12.2 pounds just gaming. I really have not been doing that much for my dieting, which I am expecting to pick up a little and do a little better with that. But this is just from an hour a day playing video games without changing too much else in my day to day. So that's pretty good, guys. And like I said, the biggest thing I'm seeing is my resting heart rate for this week on average was at a 58, and that's down from 78 when we started a month ago, and it's down one from from last week. But there's definitely huge benefits to seeing your heart rate go down. My heart's not working as hard. Just forget the weight loss, forget the measurements. I think overall just being healthier and seeing my heart rest at a much lower beats per minute. It's not working nearly as hard. That speaks volumes right there, just in terms of overall health. And so the body fat percentage, so that actually, you guys didn't see it, but it actually comes over to my iPad when I weigh myself in. So that actually was 23.3, which is down 0.2% from last week. Last week it was at 23.5, and we started at 25%. So we dropped overall 1.7% body fat in this month. 23.3%. Okay, so we discussed the weight. We're down 2 pounds this week and 12.2 overall. My chest did not go down this week, 47 inches, which is down overall in a month, -2 inches. So we lost 2 inches there. Waist, which is around where my belly button area is, where I measure, is down a ½ inch from last week. And overall, that's 3.5 inches lost this month. My thigh is down another ½ inch this week, and that's 1 inch overall. I don't expect much to happen with my thighs. I think this is actually pretty good. I actually have pretty muscular thighs, and so I don't hold that much fat in my thigh, and so I don't really expect to see that big of a difference there. Hips. So hips really I do around my belt line. I'm down. I'm actually not down at all this week, but I'm down 3 inches overall for the month. So we're definitely getting down there. It's definitely paying off. I'd say, is this going to be the same as doing hardcore CrossFit for 7 days a week, or 5 or 6 and taking a rest day? I don't think you're going to have the same results. But the point is that this is for the people who want to gain and have extra health benefits. I've changed basically nothing except for sweating on this for an hour a day, and I'm doing it 7 full days a week, having a fun day on Sunday where I play games that are a little bit less fitness oriented. But I mean, you can see that there's definitely things happening, and if you actually put a real diet, regimen in there, or if you're playing longer than an hour a day, which most gamers will do, or playing just specific games like Blade and Sorcery for workouts, I'm sure that you can get much better results. But I'm trying to stick to have fun playing games and see what it can do. So I'm taking it very lightly, and like I said, I'll probably start ramping it up, and at some point here, maybe in the next couple weeks, where I'll start really focusing on keeping abs tight, or only playing games that involve more movement, or moving more in games, or trying to keep trying to move around more in the game in general. So you'll probably start seeing things like that. Maybe I'll incorporate some weighted things on my arms or legs. So that might all happen in the background. But anyway, I'll quit talking about it. If anybody has any questions, definitely hit me up on any of my social media handles. Twisted Reality ARVR on YouTube and Facebook, and Twisted Reality ODT on Twitch. And I believe it's Twisted REALIT 17 on Twitter, and Twisted Reality _ARVR on Instagram. All right, guys, let's play some Onward. I love this game. It'll be a little bit slower paced, not as exciting, but it's a military style game where it's a little more realistic. You get shot, you're basically dead. You die quickly, and then you're out for the round. So there's a lot of waiting around. But I'm actually going to start off with some co-op. Co-op missions seem to last a little bit longer because they're playing computers with people. But let's get going. Also, I'm going to try to keep the chat on. For those of you who are watching, you see that I've run into some issues with chat in game. Let me get my socks and shoes back on. Okay. Mask on. Beautiful. That's flat, bro. Love that sweat. Set the alarm. Hour, 2 minutes. I always give myself 2 minutes. Load, done long time. And we're good. Oh, Fitbit, let's get our workout going. Even though I don't project this is going to be huge for numbers, but let's still clock it. Okay. Fitbit is a go. Rover, rover. This game is really cool. You see your breath comes out, and once in a while when you get really into the game, you kind of like get lost in the game and you see your breath coming out, and it seems like the timing is perfect. And you really start to believe it's your breath. Damn, they're all full. That sucks. That really sucks, except for this one. Here we go. Hey, Callum, thanks, man. I appreciate it. We're 1/3 in. We still got a ways to go with it.
Shit, I'm lagging.
What's up, fellas? Make a wish. So for those of you watching, I gotta wait for the round end before I can join. We can spectate though. Actually, while we're waiting, let's play with our height. Where am I at? Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Oh, man down.
This guy in the middle of the street. I'm down at the end near the tank.
So my team can't actually hear me right now because I'm running around spectating, but obviously
Middle street's walking towards us.
they don't.
Oh shit.
Oh, blue one? I can't see. Oh, nope, defeat. Never mind.
I'm
Right.
smoking the wrong place.
I told you, I was the guy shooting me down the street, and I was standing in the same place I was before, and you just shot me in the back.
Oh, because there was a downed enemy right there, and I thought you got down, so I thought you were the one on the ground.
Oh,
and then
okay.
when the guy came out from the street, I thought it was an enemy who shot you.
Fog of war, guys.
Fog of War. What's that? No. What? Quarantine? Yeah. Oh, Fog of War. You're saying that?
Let's do Suburbia. Or this.
Let's see. Specialist. Okay, frag.
I'll go with the specialist this time.
Yeah, I like the specialist class.
Yeah, I like my grenade launcher.
I saw that.
Alright, I think... It just sucks
Does
you
that
only
mean
get
if
3
you have
mags.
2 frag grenades that you get 2 shots with it?
You can't... Oh, for that.
I've never used the grenade launcher before, so I don't know. How it
It's
works.
only a 1-shot, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
You
one
only get
shot, that's it.
Alright, I think I'm good.
Damn, I'm having trouble with my harness.
What do you mean harness? You mean like your head?
Oh, I've got my my line to my headset on a retrievable.
There we go. I need to figure out how to do this and contractors.
Oh, I love the laser sight. So much easier. I'm lassoing my location.
Oh shit. Got an alarm going off.
Environmental bullshit.
Building.
Oh, if only you could get in there right there.
Good shot. Good shot.
Oh, I see, he's down. He's down. Reloading. Alright, we got enemies down along the streets. Oh, one behind us. On the road, behind the Humvee, and behind the wall. One more behind the wall. Alright, guys, we're gonna provide Overwatch for you guys. You guys clear the street below.
Time 4. Well,
How dare you?
looks
You
like
should
you-
be ashamed of yourself.
Looks like you didn't need us on the street.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna die.
I don't. I just use iron sights. I don't even need that. Take risk with those. Suppressor, is that lessen the damage? Suppressor?
No, at least I don't think so. But it does make it so that they don't charge you immediately.
Oh, I didn't know that. Alright.
How many points do I have left anyway?
Yeah.
To use
Let's see.
18 of 18.
There's some things that only you use for multiplayer. You're fine. Let's see.
Did any of you guys get the orange pen as well?
No, how do you get that anyway? It's like something floating, right? Like a bullet floating or something?
Alright.
No? Habla English?
Whenever you're ready, Twister.
Ready.
There we go.
Can you guys
Alright,
hear me?
boys, we're gonna insert here, we go down the street, take out these enemies here, and we go all the way around, smiley face. Alright, let's do it. You'll be on the highway, here we come. Alright, boys. Get your IR laser prepared. How do I... Why am I not... There we go.
Move.
Alright, I'll go with you then. Alright, we're in pairs of 2. Radio if you need assistance.
Roger.
There's one over the hill coming up by the white truck. Whatever it is.
I'll go high, you go low. So they have all the action over there, huh?
Where did he go? I don't see him now. He must be up here.
Man, I'm about to turn this chat screen off again. I can tell every time I have this on, I can tell how choppy my gameplay is. Sorry guys.
Должно быть
That's the game
ничего.
I really need to chat anyway, so I'm gonna cancel this chat screen now.
Man down, man down.
If anybody knows a solution to the OVR drops chat screen, not messing with the gameplay, let me know. But I just turned it off because I always notice choppiness and lag in game when I have it on. So I can't see your messages anymore, but that's all right. I thought I could radio when I'm down. I don't think we're gonna make it. Hey, we're down on the hill over here. There we go. What's really cool about this game is when your team gets close, you can start to hear them in your headset, almost like in real life. It's almost close. You can start to hear them in the background.
I thought he was a teammate, so I took
We're
my
up top. What happened?
I took my hand off the grenade launcher
Team.
to like radio in, like,
try
hey,
that
it's
one
me, don't
again.
shoot me. And then he walks around the corner, and I start shooting. I'm like, wait, I can't. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
I was shooting with a pistol because I was out of freaking assault rifle ammo.
We got this.
All right. Let's see.
Guys, when you go down, use the radio at your feet to tell us that you're downed.
Could you
I
not,
was like yelling to you when I was down.
Yo, could
and
you
were
not
still
hear me?
looking forward. I was like, oh
use the
no.
radio.
I actually
didn't
did,
know
I actually did
until I turned
radio.
around and I saw the guy standing
I
over your
know.
body.
That's what I was saying. He's like, he's coming at me.
Yo, could you not hear me? I did hit the radio.
Alright, I got 2 points left. Let's see.
Yo, what the hell? Can nobody hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yeah, we can hear you,
barely.
but you're very far away.
Barely. You sound very far away.
Really?
Alright.
Alright, so team of 2. So kind of go like this.
Should we do the team of 2s again? Because we kind of got murked with the teams of 2.
As long as we get that high point, we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the right again. Or for the
For those of you watching, you can see much smoother gameplay already. The OVR drop really messes with these games. I thought I found a solution by putting it on my right controller instead of on my main screen. That seemed to work for a little bit.
on the building, I think. I think he's one's on the roof. Holy shit, it's still behind me. Hold on, let me check the right flank. He's on the right side of the roof, behind that big gate. He's right above you. Yeah, right there. Right.
Come over there.
Right behind the wall over here.
Oh, shit.
Two. There's two.
Get on the roof. He's down. Alright, hey, watch the left flank over there, because they can't, they're walking them.
I'm gonna get myself out there. I don't think I have my hand on the grip.
I see you. Nice job.
Good work.
I'm marksman for fun.
For funsies. I tried marksman. Fucking skills are terrible.
Only until you get used to them.
Ooh, the M40A5. I have the M40A3 airsoft gun. Alright. Fucking 12 times scope. Here we go, boys. AP rounds.
Sniping them out, huh?
Iron sights. Oh, never mind. It's my secondary. Alright, body armor, night vision, extra syringe.
Oh shit, I actually don't have night vision. Get rid of the recon.
We'll go Power Rangers. Laser sight.
See, I think we keep coming in right there.
Laser sight with a sniper? Are you out of your mind?
No. For my pistol. Oh, this. I have 17. Holy shit! I can hear you chewing through the microphone. Jesus Christ! Like,
That just shows how good the mic is.
oh yeah.
I'll toss the gum out there.
Yeah, it's disgusting. We're at the battlefield and you're chewing sustenance.
I'm chewing some gum. You're damn right.
Chewing sustenance. One time the Viet Cong.
I'll tell you what, guys. Actually,
men.
my gameplay is choppy again, and OBR is off, so I can't blame the OBR
Oh,
now.
got him. Oh, he got
There's two more. Holy shit. This is so hard to reload.
Ah, it's not. Come on. Get the third guy. There's still guys the third guy.
It keeps going back down.
This gameplay is killing me. Last game was really good. I don't know why it's got so choppy. Should have amazing internet here, so it shouldn't be that. Go off my own a little bit. Probably gonna get myself killed, but a little more excitement. There's a guy way back there. I don't know if I'll be able to get him. Saw another one.
Ah, I'm getting attacked.
Damn it.
Guys, we got a man down. If I need you can go back and grab him.
Hey, this is me with the IR laser up here in this fucking broken building.
I should be able to reach that. They kind of put you over it in a weird spot here. It's not off to the side, it's like by my leg.
Guys, are any you gonna go back and grab that guy? We got the guy down.
I don't know where he is.
Check your data pad on your back.
I can't hit this freaking thing. Yo, I'm down right before the building and kind of towards the beginning.
Oh, okay. He's pretty far away. I'm coming. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I think it's just my game lagging.
Careful who you shoot, guys. I'm out in the middle.
Come save me.
radio.
And is it?
Two down by the aircraft wing.
There's one guy near us.
Oh man.
Alright, I'm never using the sniper again. That was I couldn't get like the scope to line up with my eye until it was too late.
That's
They're
how a
hard.
real scope works. So
No, it doesn't. I've used a real scope. It doesn't.
They're pretty similar. If your eye isn't looking right down, it turns black if you go off to the side.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't shake like mad when I'm trying.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, that's true. that is true.
All right. How many rounds is each a map?
5, I think it is.
Okay, so we got one more then.
I find if you take a chair and get down and brace against it, you can steady that sniper rifle a lot better.
Yeah, well.
Or just use the bipod.
Yeah.
Bipod helps a lot too.
No, I tried to use. The game took the bipod off. Started for some reason.
Hopefully I'm a little better.
Alright, there we go.
Hopefully a little less choppy this round.
Back to my roots.
Man, it's still super choppy.
Yeah, here, let me just help you with that bipod there. There you
Hey, got it.
go. Oh my god, there's insiders.
What the hell? I can't play like this.
They're down.
What's going on?
Idiot.
See if this helps. I had something on in front of my screen. See if that changes anything. Alright, moment of truth. I think that did it actually, guys. That feels much better.
It's the heavy.
What is he doing? Tell me. Dude,
Close to the wall and pick me up. No, do not try.
what are you doing? No.
Man,
Is
that's
anybody
got-
on the
got-
radio telling him not to pick us up?
That guy's got incredible armor.
I know. He did, well, he insta-killed me
Yeah.
as soon as I walked around the corner.
I nailed him with a sniper when we peeked across the corner, and the second he didn't drop, I knew he was the heavy.
Yeah, that's my bad. I was hoping I could get one or two of you up before he came around that corner.
I can kind of hear him talking, but it's hard to hear him.
I feel like he's just a background person. That's how you sound right now.
I don't know why. I'm using my Vive Pro. It should be good.
Vive Pro, Jesus, dude. All right,
Yeah, the mic should be literally on the mask, so
we're gonna spawn somewhere in this circle.
we're gonna spawn right here.
No, I say we spawn right here, and then we go like this.
I want to
and we-
spawn right here on top of there.
Why is that red like circle? Like it's staying. How do you do that? What the hell? It's like
Or do what?
it's like a snake. Like it looks like it's slithering across the. Like it.
Oh, you don't know about that.
No, I don't know.
It's like a floating
Underneath
bullet.
the table, dead center, underneath there's a clip. If you
Oh
grab
yeah,
it,
I
floats.
saw a video. Oh shit!
yeah,
I,
you
hit
have to
the,
throw it into the locker.
I can't get it. It's too far away. What do you mean I have to throw it into the locker?
The locker in the left corner. You can see the boots.
Oh, I
You gotta
see.
make it in.
And then what?
And then you get it, and then it'll appear there.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I'm hitting my desk. Yep, I can't reach it. Too far away. Who's not idle? Are you ready? Alright.
Yep, let's do it. I was just changing up one thing.
That's illegal.
Legal, yeah.
Legal. Okay.
I was actually adding a sight to my pistol.
I was actually being white. Every time I turn around, brothers go around. Everybody looking at. Whoa! Did that do anything? Ah!
Here he comes. He's down. Wonder if that heavy's in there again.
I hope not.
Maybe I should nade around the corner just in case.
Holy shit, that's so many rounds into that guy.
Wait, don't do that. Oh god.
Where'd you throw it?
No, he didn't figure out that.
I'm gonna throw over the hill with the nade, so hang on.
Yeah, try to get that.
Nade out. Nade out.
God.
You know, I don't know where you are right now, whoever's the last guy, but all of us are down in the same spot.
Holy shit, dude, that nade was garbage. No.
Damn it.
It's,
Jungle.
bongo,
that shit
bongo,
is so
bongo, I
hard.
don't wanna leave the Congo. Do 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 do.
I don't know why my mic's not working. I think all you on the stream can hear my mic just fine, right? Not sure why it doesn't work very well in game. I might have to play with the settings here and figure out what's going on.
Fallout?
Game like this, you need to be able to communicate with
Yeah,
your
but I
team.
mean, the main place it is in Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 is the bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo.
There's a song on the radio in that game, yeah, where they play that a lot.
I didn't know. I don't listen to the radio on Fallout. Let me see. Is this a day map? Yeah. Let's see.
Which means I finally get to use my AUG, my
I'm
favorite
using
gun.
my M40A3. Why do I keep saying M40A3? What the fuck? Okay. You.
I missed the locker. Come back to me.
How do you
Come
put a
back to me,
suppressor on
Flip.
an M249?
You can't.
Oh, it's letting me. Oh, wait, never mind. I keep thinking. Jesus Christ. I keep thinking my secondary is my primary. Hey, why did you throw your gun and then throw your recon drone out? Whoever that was, the third one to die.
I was reaching for my pistol and missed.
Yeah, I was just watching you. And you like threw your rifle away and just like pulled a recon drone out of your ass.
I ran out of ammo. The second guy came over the hill, and I tried to grab my pistol, and I came up with my fucking laptop.
You went too far. You went too far.
All right.
It
hold on 1
sucked.
second. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Oh shit! I have 6. All right, there we go.
There we go.
All right.
This level is the hardest by far.
I've never played this. I've only played like 3 maps so far.
You get bum
Firewood
rushed.
charge
is
out
tough.
there. Do
They
not
can
just
see
Oh,
you,
I
but
see him,
you
I
can't
see him.
see them.
No, I haven't. I forgot to.
Back into my shot.
Ooh.
Are you kidding me?
I think
I just killed our guy because he moved back into my line of fire.
Shit, I'm losing all my fucking hypos.
Alright guys, since I accidentally killed him, we all have to die now.
Try that one again, huh?
Kills me too.
Yeah, I killed all of us.
Dude, I
So that
keep
we can
forgetting
restart.
I keep forgetting to reload the M249. I don't. It's the only gun that makes you like load the entire thing before you start.
I literally killed 2, and then the third was coming around the corner, and you turn around and you run right in front of my fucking gun.
Dude, I was like, oh no, I need to reload, and then you just shoot me in the face.
You literally ran right into my line of fire.
Wait a minute, now I shot 3 and I'm only showing 1. Nobody else has got any kills? What?
No, I had 3 kills because I killed you guys. It's -1 each.
It's not registering up there.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe because I
got
punished
-1
you.
kills.
Maybe because I punished you for killing me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
does
get
the
-1
punishment
kill
make you?
for
Like,
every teammate?
I don't know. I don't know what it does.
Let's
I
roll,
just clicked
guys.
forgive because I was in an accident. I don't know what punishment does.
Shit.
Like, does it like ban you for a little bit if you kill team
I
kill a
don't
bunch of
know.
people?
I might. Or maybe
That's
I
quite,
only
I
get
mean,
like a
that it
pistol
feels
or
like that would be the
something, who knows?
thing.
Wonder if I should nade around that corner first thing. I'm gonna try to nade around that corner.
It's just gonna
Look
make them
out,
all come
look
to
out.
us.
Too many of
They're all
them.
gonna come to
Wait.
us if you do
All
that.
right, let's spread out a little
Let me
bit.
throw this nade around this
All right, well, there's 2 down. One's behind the truck. I got him.
Think I got him.
Hey, can you like get me these? Thanks, dude. Okay.
Yeah, sure, I got you. I'm gonna let, since I've like played this a lot, I'm gonna
this is
let
like
you
a
guys
Call of
do the
Duty
thing.
friggin'.
I'm just gonna hang up behind you guys. as
I like their
cover.
green loadouts. It's cool.
Yeah, drop a bullet out.
Dude, these trees are fucking
A hint-
enormous.
Guys, a hint for you who have not played this before. Watch out above. Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Where is he? Shit, I don't see him.
He's on the west side coming up. There you
one. He's down.
go. There's one more on the right. On the right.
Oh, shit. Oh, he is right there. No,
Oh, shit.
Behind you.
down the tree.
Damn it! I ran out of ammo, guys.
Holy crap.
Oh,
I
Look
ran
at
out
one
of
step in
ammo.
one
I ran
spot.
out of ammo.
dude, they rushed the hell out of you. All right, let's try it on rookie.
On this map, I can't say it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Especially if you've never played this map.
Yeah.
Problem is they can see you through the foliage and you can't see them.
Yeah.
Yep. I played this map a lot, though.
Shall I nade again?
Nades are a bad choice.
What about
Nade out, nade out, nade out.
What's going on with my gun? What the?
I'm coming in from the right side behind you.
I'm gonna flank left. Shit, lost my team. If they're not this way, I'm about to commit suicide. Ah, here they are.
Where that bridge is.
I hear one. I think. Oh, I'm not tracking. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm stuck.
Going up top.
Oh shit. Alright, I gotta get up here.
Guys, I'm up top now.
Damn it.
Him.
There we go.
Alright, I think I got 9 there, yeah. 9. That's fun.
Just
Alright, I'm
change
gonna.
my gun to semi-auto on this map.
Yeah. I'm gonna change the change my loadout. Suppressor.
What are we doing? We rerunning the same thing? It really sucks. Nobody can hear me. I gotta figure this out.
1 second. I need 1 more point.
Alright.
Alright, brothers.
Same way?
Grenade out.
Good, get out there. I'll get myself some kills. Shit, I was about to get his headshot walking in front of me.
Open up.
Guy up top,
Shit.
up top, up top.
Above. Shit, the trees are speaking Vietnamese. Alright, he was right around there. Ah! Nice.
Shit.
I almost just shot you in the back of the
Yeah, me too.
Ah! Yeah, I'm out of ammo. Shit. Goodbye. Oh my
Damn
God.
it.
I'm sorry. Let me heal you. There you go.
It's alright,
Some nice
alright.
Adderall for you.
There. Well, morphine never hurt.
The cover there, you look so black.
Why can't I just be regular, man? Why do I have to be black?
Oh, ammo.
Can't hear me anyway.
I threw away my gun. Here we go. I'm gonna take this grenade.
I'm fucking crazy.
Hey, I think I got the winning kill. Hopefully, should have a couple kills at least.
I'm actually going to be selling my bike.
A 2.
No, not really.
All right, let's see. Can we try evac on
Why?
this
It's like
map?
the 31st one. Who cares?
Where does I don't even know where you would even land for evac on this map.
Evac's gonna be hard
Where
as
was that
hell.
landed chopper?
Awesome.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. Yeah, this doesn't even register me talking on this game. I don't know what the hell. Let me look at the
Right
settings.
now, a lot of training. I haven't actually started my job yet.
Yeah, let's see that.
Nope. For training, I'm currently working the normal
Test.
8 till 4:30 shift. I mean,
That's
I'm too
my
used
wife
to,
sick of hearing me yelling, so closing the
aiming
door
at
on me.
second shifts.
One more. On the right.
Had to get out there if I want to get some of these kills.
He's down. Alright, I'm swinging around the left side.
I actually signed up, but I haven't gotten the okay yet.
Where you guys at? Alright. Whatever. I got this. It's time for me to step up and get some kills. Go figure out why my mic's not working in this game. Shit.
Alright, one retreated. Damn it, not ammo.
Why won't this work?
Where did that grenade go? Oh, get to cover.
Out of ammo. Damn it.
Get up. Shit. Open that up, please. I can't open it myself.
Here we
I
go.
gotta open it myself. Watch out. There we go.
Boom! That was my game. Finally, I had a good game. Almost died there, but finally a good game.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not manly in there, Evan. It's dark. Evan seems to think that balance are over the point.
Yeah, no. Doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's the color. Where it will.
Holy crap, it's like a new...
Well, that sounds good. Yeah, let me know. I definitely
Alright, hey,
want to see.
two on the front, two on the
Can you
back.
actually show me the full.
Why don't you come with me
after
over
you're
here?
done, or? Alright, yeah, that sounds good. So is it gonna, are you gonna actually color the mountains, or are you gonna just keep them grayish? Sounds good. That sounds good.
No, they're down.
Damn, I'm out of ammo. Where's my pistol? There we go.
Watch your fire, friendly's down below. Behind us, behind us! Two behind, two behind!
Thank you.
Holy shit, there's a fuck ton on the hero!
Let's go. Load up.
Move it, move it! Holy crap, that's a lot of kills. Alright, Subway? Why?
Yeah, that'll be nice.
That looks nice.
Yeah, I'll try some new ones. I haven't even tried all of the different tacos yet, Beth. Come on. I bet I could if I saw the menu again. But yeah, I've been getting constant calls. Happy birthdays, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. They're all like, why? Let's go out. I'm like, don't really care that much.
Alright, be on your toes, it's normal again.
Yeah, but I'm actually waiting on a text from this guy. I bike yesterday. And,
Alright.
so, I had it up for
Night vision on.
He was like, how much fun you doing?
Nobody can hear me.
Alright, how do we get into the subway?
I'll show you.
That way.
This way.
And the mileage, sadly, it's not anymore. 13,000
Oh my God.
miles on it myself. I have a flashback.
No one's coming?
Alright, I just got obliterated. Right at the staircase to the subway. Above ground.
Coming. Huh? Guess that went a different way. I'm about to get destroyed by myself, alright? They all went in a different way.
Alright, he just walked way far away from I'm right at the subway entrance.
Shit! And these damn guys can't even hear my mic, so I can't even call for help. Garbage. Couldn't get moving. It's going back to reload.
Guys, anybody milk? Subway.
Help, help! Yo! Yo! Can you hear me? Yeah, my man.
Wow, he had me put it up on and
Thank you.
then he put it up on the wire.
Down in the stairwell.
Shit.
Apparently he had 80 hits, like 80 people look at it, but only one call. And that's with it being up the whole time. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with when I want to go down there and everything like that. So I'm not really sure. Still waiting on my first check to see what it actually looks like. It'll be like $200 less than normal since I'm not working weekend right now.
Hey, two guys coming, two guys coming. More coming, more coming, more coming.
Second shift, yeah, is a 10% differential. Yeah, I'll be making pretty good money. I think with the differential 25-30 an hour, and then
Thank you.
the 200 for the weekend. So I should be making somewhere around 100 a week, maybe a little bit more.
There's a stairway on your left and down.
I actually already did some. It's weird how they do it because they give you like a decimal.
Stairs to your left.
you did? Damn. Too late. My bad.
In total.
Man, I tried to get you.
But I'm considered like essential personnel too. So like on holidays, they take like a count and they ask people to come in, and you obviously get time and a half, but you also get a day of floating holiday on top of that because you went into work. And they count the entire. They give like a week off between. You can start without me, guys. They have like an entire week between Christmas to New Year's where they give you off and it's counted as a holiday. So if I work that entire week,
Idle, you
I
there?
get time and a half the entire week and floating holidays every day. So like I won't work Christmas, but then I'll work every other day. Yeah. I looked it up and I should get, once I actually start my hours, it should be around 57,000 a year without OT. What's that?
Someone's still loading out.
Yeah, if I do OT, it'll skyrocket. Guys, you can start up.
Alright.
Somebody AFK.
No, Josh doesn't.
Idle's
seem to
AFK.
like OT that much. Black, you can start it up, dude. I'm not gonna jump around this one.
Okay, here we go.
Game on.
You guys know this map?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, hold on. We should go down there. I'm gonna go. Wait, hold on.
Where are we going, guys?
There's something over here. Something over here.
Alright, I'll come with
Ooh,
you.
we're gonna go here. Some enemies usually spawn down here. Careful.
Shut up.
Yeah, just look out. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my flashlight and turn on my night vision.
Yeah, my night vision's on already.
Look out for those flashlights. Check this corner. There. Subway tracks. Here. my bullets. I'm gonna That was terrifying. There's like 3 of them, bro. Go back in, go back in.
Fuck! Couldn't grab the damn thing. I kept grabbing other things. Oh shit! All right, my alarm's going off anyway. It's about time to go. I was trying to revive him. That's what happens. Should have kept my gun up. Obviously, our other guy's still alive doing work. Doubt he'll ever get to us in time. So that's probably it for us, folks. Looks like I'm a couple minutes overdue. But it's okay. Today was a fun day. You can see this is why I don't really play this game that much for my fitness challenge, because you know, it's a lot of fun and you do get movement, but it's a little more methodical, slower paced movements. So it's not as much of a workout.
Oh, that's impressive.
All right. So end of day 29. Today was a little bit easier. You know, it's still just having fun. You can see I still have a sweat going. So even just having fun with a game like this. I used to play this a lot, actually, when, you know, before I started this whole challenge. But, you know, I really pulled back and started playing more War Dust and stuff where you're running around on foot a lot more instead of hiding out and camping out and all that. But let's see how we did, though. So it says out of all of that, we had 30 active minutes. We did 1.2 miles, about 4,000 steps. It actually saying only 220 calories, so by far the lowest that I've seen in a while. And you know, usually I'm in the 400 or 500. Blades and sorcery, I even hit 800. Didn't really clock my heart rate, I guess because this was considered a run on my Fitbit. It really didn't kick on for my heart rate for some reason. I don't really know why. But that was our fun day. And when I'm not playing for fitness, that's probably, I mean, that's a game you can play for hours and you're still getting steps. You know, I have to say, the single most difficult thing is audio, it seems like. Just for some reason, my computer, I keep playing with defaults. For some reason, all the time, it keeps muting my mic. You know, I'm just like, everywhere I look, I keep having to tamper with the audio settings. It's relentless. It's nonstop. So I'm pretty sure this was working fine when we started. And anyway, so yeah, it was fine when we started, and yeah, it's just it cuts off. So anyway, I was just reading some of the comments. Lizard King, I was actually talking to the people I was playing with in game. They couldn't hear me. And Bruno, yeah, man, I hear you. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. You know, this is a machine that definitely changes the game for these, you know, for all of this stuff. You know, you can get on foot and it makes it that much more immersive. I mean, when I'm running around a battlefield with my team here, I mean, it's pretty sweet that your legs are actually moving, and it adds a whole nother angle to it. And to be honest with you guys, like I have a stomach, all right, I have a stomach. I'm not in that great of shape, so like all like the constant crouching and bending and stuff. I don't do that much if I wasn't using a treadmill. If you have a skinnier person that's more inclined to do some of those movements, they'll be more likely to even do it on here because it absolutely supports it. I just don't do it as much crouching like on my knees. So let's see what else we have here. Aster Lofts, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, good things, guys. I'm looking forward to keeping this going. I think things are just heating up. I think months 2 and 3, you're going to see some awesome results here. I'm going to start focusing at some point. Right now, I'm still just trying to have fun, but at some point here soon, I will kick it up a notch and focus on games that are getting me huge workouts. But Blades and Sorcery, Wardust, Standout, Contractors, those are pretty damn good workouts, and those are my favorites. So I'm just playing what I like anyway. The only one I would say I'm missing is Onward. I do love this game, and I actually miss it a lot. That was my first time playing in months because it's not a great workout, but it is what it is. Let's see here. 128, and almost time for Game of Thrones in a few hours. We're looking forward to it. I guess it's a little while now, but after I do everything else I need to do, it'll be right around the corner. Looking forward to it. Hoping Cersei dies this episode. We'll see. What do you guys think? All right. So I'm about to hop off, guys. But tomorrow I'll probably be on around noon or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna play some Standout VR Battle Royale. Then I'm gonna start pushing in a couple of new games. I love playing a handful of games, but I try to keep putting new content on there. I was doing a little too much of that in the beginning, and it made it so I was just playing a bunch of games. I wasn't good at any of them because I wasn't spending any amount of time on anyone. I'm basically learning how to play it on stream with you guys. But I know that I have a couple titles on my list that I want to hit. One of them is Lost, where you're a lone survivor of a plane crash, and you are foraging in the woods trying to survive, and then you find out there's cannibals on the island. Hey, Lynn, so I actually wear a Fitbit, which I don't know how accurate it is. I should probably wear a real heart rate monitor, but I'm usually in the 130s and 140s, but for an hour at a time. I would say it's a 130 on average for my hour workout. It's a fat burning cycle, so it's not as much of a cardio, depending on the game. So Blade and Sorcery, I was, hitting like 170 and 180 on that one. But that was, that's upper body and lower body, just full throttle. But I agree. There's probably better ways to track than a Fitbit. I take this thing with a grain of salt, but usually I do hit this. 145 definitely. It's more ideal to get into that kind of range. But once again, we're playing games where I'm hiding behind walls, and I think in a month and a half in, I'm going to start making this a shift less from just having fun to trying to actually orient it a little bit more with fitness in mind, maybe wearing some weights around my legs or even my hands, because I'm throwing my hands around a lot. I don't know. We're gonna put some thought into that. I'm open to any advice and opinions. I really want to stream my results on my Fitbit live, but for some reason the window capture does not. The window capture for the Fitbit app, I don't know why, but it does not transfer into OBS well. It's just a black screen. And so I have not been able to get that to work. So I'm trying to figure out a better way to where I can show you guys real-time results while I'm doing it. And so I'm open to any suggestions. I know Apple Watch is one that's $400. Maybe I'll make that investment where you basically put it on your iPad and then stream your iPad over. Maybe I can figure out how to do that with my Fitbit. I'm still looking into it, but I want to show you guys in real time so you're not just taking my word for it. So you can see, as I'm going, how many steps I'm actually getting. And then again, another way to kick it up would be to put a pedometer on my feet, because on these war games, my hands are like this while my legs are moving, and so it's not clocking all the steps that I'm actually taking. Therefore, it's affecting how many calories it's saying I'm burning, et cetera, et cetera. All right, guys. Well, if anyone has any questions, fire them away real quick. Before I get off, it's time for me to shower and get some lunch, and then get back to work. Get ready so I can watch the Game of Thrones. All right, guys. Looks like we got nothing extra. I'm out. Have a good one.